All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praise and glories unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. All right, we got another update for this Mark of the Beast tech, Mark of the Beast prophecy. Okay, more and more is coming out. Okay, going with these vaccines. Okay, this is from End Time Headlines. All right, and this now the advertisement. It says we won't force vaccine, but you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade without it. And this is in the opinion column. Okay, if you don't take the Mark of the Beast vaccine, is what this pretty much is about. Okay, it says it is Israel national news. It says although Health Ministry Director Hezi Levy yesterday insisted to report that we won't force people to take a vaccine. Israel law doesn't allow for it. Speaking before the special Knesset coronavirus committee chaired by MK Yifat Shasha Beton, Sheba Medical Center Chief Medical Officer and Chief Innovation Officer Dr. Eyal. Wow, all these titles, man. Dr. Eyal Zimlichman listed measures that are being planned to maneuver the population into vaccinating as a way of regaining freedom of movement. You hear that? Basically, just off the thing. It said, basically, to be able to be off of this lockdown, you're gonna have to Maxine water, okay, into your body. You're gonna have to put that in your body. All right. It says the issue is how to motivate vaccine compliance as has generated increased interest with commentators such as Mike Cernovic, whatever, writing, government won't force you to take the vaccine. Amazon will, airlines will, banks will. You won't be able to buy, sell, or trade without a vaccine. Okay, so they want you to take this Maxine water. Okay, and the reason I can speak it there is because they quoted it. Okay, it's just a quote. As if underscoring Cernovic's words, Dr. Zimlichman told the committee another thing that will apparently come into our lives starting in small numbers already in January, which is soon, and that's the Maxine waters. It says, if we're discussing how to create motivation for Israeli citizens to vaccinate, I agree. You can't force the population. It won't work. We can talk about it tomorrow. It won't work. Quote, what is possible is to create motivation. And another form of motivation, they were saying, if you don't take it, and I believe this was over here in the U.S., said if you don't take it, you know, your EBT and your EBT and your Section 8 would be cut off. Okay? Which I believe there's plenty of videos on that on YouTube. So this is the ways that they plan on motivating. It says whoever is vaccinated will automatically receive green status. Therefore, you may vaccinate and receive green status to go freely in all the green zones. They'll open for you cultural events. Look at this. They'll open for you the shopping malls, hotels, restaurants. You may decide you're not vaccinated, and if you do want to enter these areas, you'll need to submit to a PCR test. Wow. And therefore, I believe people will understand by themselves that the vaccine will return them to regular life, back from the new normal. But there is no new normal. Okay? You're not going to go back to the ways you once had it. It's not meant for that. Okay? It's meant for you to be under control. Okay? It says, and therefore, I believe people will understand by themselves that the vaccine will return them to regular life, and they'll vaccinate themselves without our obligating them. Which that's the point. I had an article also that goes on it from Cernovic. Okay, it says government won't force you to take. You know, they tweet everything. Government won't force you to take the Maxine waters. Amazon will. Airlines will. If you want to fly, if you want to travel, hey, you got to take it. Banks will. You won't be able to buy, sell, or trade without the Maxine waters. Wow. Right? You won't be able to do that. What does that sound like? What is that a precursor? What is that leading to? Well, we all know what that leads to. But first, I'm gonna read this. The law on it. Leviticus 19:28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord Yahweh. Okay. Now let me go to the other script, the one that the star of the show. Okay. Revelation chapter 13, which is right here. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. In it. And when you go into those words, it's talking about an incision, okay? A pricking into you. Okay, a mark that'll be imprinted under the skin. Okay? Go to the blue letter. I mean, come on, it's obvious that we're watching people get microchipped implants into their bodies all over the world now. Okay, this is commonplace, even here in the United States. All right? We know that Sweden is leading the way. Australia has it. Spain. Okay, we know here in the United States it also has it, among other places. Okay, these cashless societies. All right? And look what it says here, lining directly up with what it said. Verse 17, in that no man might buy or sell, save he hath the mark. Or trade, you can say. Right? You can't buy, sell, or trade if you don't have the Maxine waters. But it says that no man might buy or sell, save he hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. It don't get easier or plainer than that. Okay, people? And that's that. So when they go to that implant, you know the serious level is going to be on. And for you that would consider to take that Maxine waters, it's like, hey, why would you do that? Because those things is still pricking into your skin. Okay, and it also has all these abominable chemicals in it. Okay, the damn cocktail, different animals we're not supposed to deal with. Luciferase, all types of stuff in there, man. You can Google what's in these things. Okay, but it's funny because the internet is trying to crack down on people speaking against the Maxine waters. Okay, YouTube wants to crack that down. But hey, they still put it out there, okay? And if you've been paying attention to the prophecy of it under any circumstances, you should be able to see this plainly. All right? So just want to put that out there, man. This is what's coming down the pipe. And you got to prepare yourself mentally and spiritually to be able to deal with this. As the scriptures say in Isaiah the 33rd chapter, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, because if you take that, you've now signed up to eat a missile in World War III. Okay, yeah, you think you're going to go back to the new normal, but you're signed up to get destroyed in World War III. Okay, if you take that mark. And that vaccine is only going to lead you to it even further. So with that, I'm going to close out, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Abakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone, and greetings, salutations, and blessings unto your elect. To the next one. Shalom.